So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They're going to mark him short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Alert! Now Allen. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll go down back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On play action, here's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
May to the air once more. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range. Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw again is May. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Off the play fake, here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
79 Broncos. Set. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throwing right. It's taken in.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
56.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen will throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That is catch number 60 for the season.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So we've played 1 quarter. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 36 yards.
18 rep, let's go now.
May now on 1st and 10. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, New England. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Alert, alert, alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got it inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Cook. Powering forward. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Bills will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Off the play fake, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
65-6.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Room to run at the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Once again, it's Cook. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's a handoff to Cook, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
56, 56.
Here's Allen to throw. And he's in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Here we go, set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Back to the sideline and intercepted. One back, a DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, and the Bills will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May to the air once more. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incompletion.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here.
And he'll take it on in. Iquan Thornton. Touchdown, New England. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will tie things up here in the 1st half. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is good. And the Bills will go up by 7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up here in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gerard Mayo's made the decision, and he'll send out the field goal team. This a 57-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Jones now on the return. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Track 60. Go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, here's May. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Williams in motion.
70 range, 70 range, Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll go play action with May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. He is having a performance to remember. There is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen will throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. He'll try and run here with Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Any turnover down here hurt. He's feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Made out on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll go. Here's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. To throw again is May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and
he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, hold. Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
To throw is Allen. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Here we go.
3rd and a yard.
5 wide.
They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Middle, 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 middle. Yep.
One more time going up top with Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. This guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Throwing again, it's Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one caught just past the pylon. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Allen. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Back 60. 19 tight.
To throw now, May. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. May to the air once more. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come 19, come 19, take over.
Throwing on second down. May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Allen on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Alert! Alert! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. 19 Lion. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action with May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. 3rd down. 3 to go. From the gun, it's Allen. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Ready. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hush.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Half 85. Half 85. Is that?
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And that one incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Bills. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Bills are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. It's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On second down, it's May. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. May now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion comes Andrews. Now he's loose again. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of Ncaa.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
There's that man again, another catch. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Hey, hold. 56.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To throw again, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Five wide.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Throwing again, it's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. That is Ferguson in motion. One more time going up top with Allen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Panther 11. Check go.
Off the play fake, here's May. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Cut 19.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
To throw now, May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
Here we go.
May to the air once more. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now, May. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
60 Maverick. Set. Hey. Mustang 19.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A final shot now for Allen. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable.